Everyone's got one. One game that just wasn't a game. The one that changed your friend group, changed how you spent your time, maybe even changed who you became. For some people, it's Minecraft. For some, it's FIFA. For some, it's Halo. For me, it was this. And I didn't realise what it actually gave me until years after I stopped playing it. And that was Black Ops 1 and that was Black Ops 2. I remember the first time I loaded into both of those games. I had no idea what I was doing. Didn't know the maps, didn't know the callouts, didn't even know what hard scoping was to begin with, until someone in a lobby was already screaming at me for doing it. But something about it grabbed me. I think it was the pace. Everything was just fast. You die, you respawn, you're back in it. No loading screens, no waiting, just chaos. And as a kid, with way too much energy and not enough patience, that was perfect. And then someone at school mentioned it, and suddenly you had something in common with people you'd never actually spoken to before. You play Black Ops 2, watch your gamer tag. That one question opened doors that nothing else could. Not class, not football, a video game. A video game did that. Here's what nobody talks about. Games teaches you things, not in a gamification is the future of education kind of way, in a real, quiet, you didn't even notice it was happening kind of way. Zombies taught me teamwork before any job ever did. You'd get to round 20, and if one person wasn't pulling their weight, everyone went down. You had to communicate, you had to share points, although reluctantly at times. You had to trust someone to watch your back while you hit the box. And eventually you're looking at the box and the guns, and you look around and you notice that all four of you are hitting the box. It's great times. I was 13 learning group dynamics without even knowing what group dynamics even meant. Search and Destroy taught me that actions have consequences. One life, no respawn, you're rushing stupid, you're watching for the rest of your round while your mates remind you how stupid you actually are for doing that. You learn real quick to think before you move, and honestly, the patience transferred into real life more than I would like to admit. And losing taught me the most. Getting destroyed 10 games in a row and still queuing up, getting trash talked by someone better and coming back the next day to get better. That's not just gaming, that's resilience. That's the thing people pay therapists and life coaches to teach them. And I learned it at 14 because some kid with a moddy controller kept destroying me on standoff. Horrendous, I know. But the biggest thing it gave me wasn't a skill, it was people. Some of my closest friendships started in the game lobby. That sounds sad as if you say to someone who doesn't get it, but if you know, you know. You'd match with a random, you'd have good banter, add them, and suddenly they're in your party every night for the next 2 years. No application process, no small talk, just you're funny and you're decent at the game. You're in. And the thing about these friendships is they were honest in a way that face-to-face ones sometimes weren't. Behind the mic, people say things they would never say in person. You talk about stuff at midnight in a zombies lobby that you would never bring up at school. Problems at home, stuff you were going through, and nobody made it weird. It was just, yeah bro, that's rough. And sometimes you might get into it and talk about it, and you would get some really good life advice from people that you would never really expect from. And then you just go back to killing zombies again. No eye contact, no awkwardness, just two mates being real with each other while the world was asleep. And I think about that sometimes. How a random match on a random Tuesday night gave me someone who actually mattered for a while. And how easily it could have just not happened. One different lobby, one different day, and the whole friendship just doesn't exist. People say it's just a game, and on the surface, yeah, it is. It's pixels, it's code, and behind that pixel and code is a company that wanted your money. But what happened around the game wasn't just a game. Friendships weren't just a game, the lessons weren't just a game, the versions of yourself that you became because of it, that wasn't just a game. Every hobby you have, every interest, every part of your personality, something planted that seed. And for a lot of us, a video game planted seeds that we're still growing from today. That competitive drive, the ability to take a loss, the friendships, the late nights that taught you who you are when nobody's watching. So no, don't tell me that it's just a game. It wasn't just a game. It was a classroom that nobody built on purpose, and we were the lucky ones who get to attend it. That was mine. Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1. Nuketown at midnight, zombies until the sun came up. Friends I didn't deserve, nor will ever meet in person for the rest of my life. And the nights, I'll never forget those. So now I want to hear yours. Please drop a comment, tell me the game, the moment, the person. What's the game that made you who you are today? I'll read every single comment that I get. I'm really interested in this. And again, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one.